So
Okay.
what happened out there today, Governor?
Well, I arrived at the airport and was very happy that the president was coming to Arizona to see part of Arizona's economic recovery, and was anxious to share with him what we all have been able to accomplish here in Arizona. And he came down, and I wished him, I welcomed him and thanked him for being here. And we proceeded in a little conversation, told him I had a little uh, handwritten note for him. He wanted to know what was in the envelope. I told him exactly what was in there, and he changed the subject to my book, Scorpions for Breakfast, and was a little bit disenchanted, if you will, about how he was portrayed in the book.
Do you think you portrayed him correctly in the book?
I believe that the book is a very straightforward, honest recollection of exactly what took place at the White House.
A lot of people are talking about that picture. What was going on when you were putting your finger in the president's face?
Well, it's difficult to recall exactly, because I've always been kind of animated and talking. We could have been talking about a lot of different things. The bottom line is that he generally wants to talk about amnesty, and I want to talk about securing our border. And we're just not ever going to probably agree on that. But bottom line is that I wanted to be there to welcome him, to come and see firsthand what Arizona has done in regards to our economic recovery. He wanted to talk about the book, and I thought that he was pretty thin-skinned. But we are going to continue the economic recovery here in Arizona. Arizona Comeback is here, and I'm going to continue to fight to get border security.
A lot of people might call that rude or disrespectful when they look at the picture. What do you say?
Well, they always say that a picture is what it is, but I must say that I was not hostile. I was trying to be very, very gracious. I respect the office of the president, and I would never be disrespectful in that manner.
Did he walk away from you at the end?
I believe that when we were in the conversation that I was in the middle of a sentence, and he walked away.
Governor, this is the actual photo that's going to run all over the country tomorrow. Do you think you look disrespectful in this photo?
I probably have better photographs of me than that, but I hope people will take into context that I was talking, and I talk with my hands, and that I was trying to explain to him, of course, why I believe that I wrote the book the way that I did, because it was factual and it was truthful, and that we were just going to have to disagree again on that particular subject.
Are you
Was it a moment of anger?
Pardon?
Was it a moment of anger?
No, I wasn't angry at all. I felt a little bit threatened, if you will, in the attitude that he had, because I was there to welcome him. I was there and glad and pleased that he was here to share with us the Arizona comeback. I mean, we've worked hard to get Arizona back from being number 47th in job growth to number 7. So I was there to share with him what we have done, and to ask for that opportunity to sit down and to talk with him.
Do you think that this situation might have missed the opportunity for him to come back?
I'm sorry?
Do you think the situation that happened this afternoon will kind of take away the opportunity for him to come back?
Oh, I certainly hope not. I certainly hope that he still supports Arizona, and that we understand that we're still part of America.
Governor, the people at Intel think that you pretty much stole their thunder, and now they're not the headline anymore. What do you think about that?
I haven't given it any thought.
Governor, can you talk a little bit more about what was in your letter to the president?
Dear Mr. President, it was something that I really wrote, heartfelt, to give to him. And it was, dear Mr. President, welcome to Arizona, and I am very pleased that you are here, and that I'm glad that you're here to see what Arizona has been able to do in recovery, and that we have created jobs, and that we have done so many good things, and that I would like to have that opportunity to sit down and share that with you. And then,
Did you also invite him to the border?
I did. At the very last sentence, it said I reiterated my invitation to come to the border, and that I would still buy lunch.
The White House released a statement saying that the president did take you up on that invitation. Is that true? Did you get that from the president?
I don't recall if he said that he was going to do that or not. But again, I invite him to come and go to the border with me. We have a horrible problem facing America, and Arizona is the gateway. We need our border secured. He wants to talk about amnesty. I think the Americans people want to talk about a secure border.
But the president says that the border is more. We have twice as many border patrol agents as during the Republican Bush administration. Apprehensions are down. He says the border is more secure than it's ever been.
And I have said it, and I will say it again, that we're very grateful for what they have done. However, it is not enough, and we know that illegal immigration coming across our border is down because our economy is bad. Bottom line is that we still have 4 times the number of the population of Nogales coming across our border, and we are the recipients of the drug cartels. We still have violence taking place, and the terrible drug cartel activity south of the border, 47,000 people being murdered down there, is something not to take lightly. We need our border secured, and we have hundreds of thousands of people coming of every walk of life into our community, into our state, into America. The federal government ought to step up and do their job.
Governor, one last question.
Governor, you said that you started off expecting to talk about the border with the president. You say that the president changed the subject immediately to your book. Were you surprised?
No,
Were you shocked?
I started off talking about jobs in the economy and the Arizona comeback and what a great job we have done here in Arizona. We are leading the nation. And he changed the subject to my book. And I asked him, I said, did you read my book? And he said, I read excerpts. And then he started down his dialogue of what he felt. And I stood there trying to understand exactly what was going on here, because that's not why I was there. We have a lot of important issues, border security being one of them. But first and foremost, I think jobs in the economy. And that's what I was there. And he was here, by the way, to come to see what Arizona has done and how great we have accomplished the things that we have intended to do during this very difficult times. Jobs in the economy.
Were you surprised at the direction that conversation took?
I was surprised.
Did you offer him a copy of your book so he could read the rest of it?
No.
No?
Thank you.
Does he have to buy it from Amazon?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.